Sergey Yesenin. One of the latest comers, Yesenin is also one of the most gifted of the younger Russian poets. His first book was published in 1916. He is a member of a group which has come into being during the Revolution, which calls itself Imaginisti, imagists. Like Krylev, he came from the masses and, like him, operates with the intimate details of the peasant's life and faith. Whatever his political and literary associations, he is a poet. Dea Gracia. Upon Green Hills. Upon green hills, wild droves of horses blow the golden bloom off the days that go. From the high hillocks to the bluing bay falls the sheer pitch of heavy manes that sway. They toss their heads above the still lagoon, caught with a silver bridle by the moon. Snorting in fear of their own shadow, they, to screen it with their manes, await the day. Hopes painted by the autumn cold. Hopes painted by the autumn cold are shining. My steady horse plods on like quiet fate. His moist dun lip is catching at the lining, when the coat flapping flutters and falls straight. On a far road the unseen traces, leading neither to rest nor battle, lure and fade. The golden heel of day will flash, receding, and labors in the chest of years be laid. In the clear cold. In the clear cold the dales grow blue and tremble. The iron hoofs beat sharply, knock on knock. The faded grasses in wide skirts assemble, flung copper where the wind-blown branches rock. From empty straths, a slender arch ascending, fog curls upon the air and moss-wise grows, and evening, low above the wan streams bending, in their white waters washes his blue toes. Transfiguration 3. Russians, fowlers of the universe, you who trailed heaven with the net of dawn, lift your trumpets. Beneath the plow of storm, the dumb earth roars, golden-tusked, the coulter breaks the cliffs. A new sower roams the fields, new seeds he casts into the furrows. A guest of light drives toward us in a coach. Across the clouds a mare races. The breech band on the mare, the blue, the bells on the breech band, the stars. Z. Shishova. This is one of the more gifted of the woman poets in the youngest choir. How strange, O God! How strange, O God, as in sleep's euthanasia, thy earth today, behind the window, each like an acacia, the poplars sway. From my small muff, my hand withdrawing slightly, I find it dry, and from my furs, as though May touched them lightly, faint perfumes fly. And through the night dark troubled dreams are rearing, they choke and cling. How shall I then forbear at last from fearing, O God, thy spring? Pyotr Oreshin. Oreshin belongs to the poetic progeny of the Revolution. Not by hands created. 1. Fall on your face, drop. Mug forward into the swamps with your old werewolf's eye, cataract blinded. Look, what a blade I am. 2. Carrot-haired, big-browed dawns and the darkness of forests, rye, and the sheaves behind the village, my body. 3. Long ears, tufted with red hair, wag like asses' ears through the heavens. 4. Two convulsed eyes, two oceans resting in me, and thick, bulbous lashes burning green on my cheekbones. 5. My stone mouth is stretched with song from east to west. 6. Legs and hoofs kicked skyward, and the claw on my hairy paw blazes. 7. Gorged and motionless, like a bull, I have squatted rock fast in a long shirt of sunsets, and I sit now sprawled out on the fat hill of the universe. 8. Dark forests grow on my hairy belly, and in the stony fir trees gray wolves in cope and coif, having lit a taper, serve the mass. 9. Eternal, not by hands created, I roll my eyes heavily as roll the millstones of the blue mills of heaven. 10. Slowly I chew the cud of gray clouds and think of perishing brothers with my wise, cheerful belly. 11. Through closed lids I see, between my legs, new rivers heave new ground upon golden crests. 12. Listening to the earth I spit, with outthrust lower lip, and lo, rains pour with the sound of spears and clinking pierce the earth. 13. Eternal, not by hands created, with the spirit of life-giving spring, I sweep the tilled field, and on the naked knees of the universe I pour the blue waters of my eternal triumph. Hosanna in the highest.